Hey guys, welcome to another edition of our review desk right here on our CastHeads channel, media, YouTube station, blah blah blah, whatever you think it is. And you'll have to forgive the construction noises in the background because unfortunately there is some construction work going on next door, and we don't have a really sealed studio in which we do these review desks. But you know, it adds character to the video, and we hope you enjoy what we've got to show you. Now, I'm kicking things off today with the MiniGT's Mercedes Actros truck. This is an old model that's been out for a while, but they are coming out with something new. In fact, they're coming out with two new releases of this, both of them in different liveries. Now, just to give you an idea of what the Actros truck is like, steering, the wheels not only roll, but they turn as well. Impeccable detail on the chassis, impeccable detail on the back here where you even have the tail bit flipping back and forth for the trailer, actual looking hoses. This is one of those spectacular models that we really liked and really glad to own. But MiniGT is coming out with two more new issues of this, and they are absolutely delicious. One is called the Mercedes Actros Wolf package, and the other one is called the Polar Bear package. Now, both of them are coming out in these two distinctive liveries. So our advice to you based on this is to put your pre-order in now, because if you haven't got yourself one of these Mercedes-Benz Actroses from MiniGT, you guys are literally wasting a fantastic wheel model. I especially love how the wheels turn in this. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Talking about MiniGT, we've got two new 164 scale models, and don't forget this is also a 164 scale model that we have right here of the Actros truck. The Land Rover Defender 90, most of you would have seen this as being one of the first few Defenders that came out, the pickup version. This is in a lovely cream white with blue lines on the side. It gives that old British feel. I mean, if you don't have it in cream white, then probably in that paisley looking green, but this is beautiful. And also what we love about MiniGTs, their scales are pretty good. So right next to the truck, that is looking amazing. If you're a Landy fan, you will definitely enjoy getting this model because it really fits into your collection. I can see how mesmerizing this would be to have and keep. I know I'm over embellishing in my descriptions of it, but it really is a nice little piece. Simple, very simple, but also very clean and classy. Not much to show there except the fact that it is a wonderful rendition of a Land Rover Defender 90. Now, we've also they've got quite a few of these in different colors. We've seen the red versions. This is the MX-5, also the Miata, but more modern version. This is the newer Unos Roadster. Technically it's an MX-5, but rebranded the Unos with the lights up. Beautiful blue version, again lovely to scale. Wheels roll absolutely perfectly. A bit of porpoising at the back there, and that's because this tire is a little unsettled. There you go. Usually it requires a very simple solution to fix. Hope you're enjoying the sounds of construction. Excuse me. So those are the MiniGTs that we have in the 164. These are all available on pre-order, so get your orders in as soon as possible. Pack them up again so that we can start looking at the bigger. I hope you're able to find some music that will match the insane construction noise that we have got going on outside. Unfortunately, none of this construction is for CastHeads magazine. So don't think we're building a massive museum or anything for cars yet. That is on the plans, but definitely not today. Moving on, Tarmac Works. Now this is a bit of a late release. We've had this for a while in our collection, and the reason why we really like this is because One of the cool things that Tarmac Works does is they collaborate with a lot of innovative brands and innovative racers and various ways of getting involved in the racing community. And last year, or year before last, sorry, they got involved with the International Asia Games esports esports competition that happened, and we had the opportunity of teaming up with the Tarmac Works team to talk about the races and stuff like that. And one of the cool things is all the Tarmac Works cars that were taking part in the race carries our branding on it. So if you're a CastHeads fan and you like to see CastHeads on cars in racing livery, well, this is your opportunity too, because now it comes on this beautiful Audi R8. I'm absolutely loving this. This was driven by Felipe Souza in the Esports Championship 2020, the Asia GT edition, and you can check it out. You can see it actually racing on YouTube if you check out some of the earlier listings. It also comes with a really cool number. Oh, this is probably the first time we've got a number this cool, 006. So maybe because we're CastHeads and our logo is on the livery, we were able to get the 6th car in line. So loving that. Get it if you have it. This is not the only Tarmac Works car that comes from the esports edition that has our logo on it. There is also a Nissan GTR, and very soon a Nissan GTR G Ready that would be coming out with a beautiful display truck as well. So keep an eye out for that if you're a massive Tarmac Works 164 fan and you'd like to have a bit of CastHeads magazine livery on it. Moving a scale up from 164, we get into the 124 region, and I love the big time muscle cars that Jada keeps spitting out, because I'm a massive muscle fan, especially muscle cars of the 60s, 70s and 80s. And this is just absolutely beautiful. This is the 1971 Pontiac GTO, built on the same chassis as the Camaro Z28. This is a beautiful metallic blue with all opening parts. I'm going to need one of those opening pickers to open this up, but yeah, judging by the gap we have in the front of the hood, it's definitely opening part. Back opens. Check out the deep dish tires. Jada are kings at doing the deep dish tires. They really do fantastic versions of this. Again, beautiful blue model Pontiac GTO with the nostril flare fenders. Totally loving this piece. Also like how the exhaust tip is actually built into the bodywork of the car as opposed to sticking out. This is actually a nice clean piece from Jada, not overstated, not over embellished, just perfectly fine. Rubber wing mirrors, so no danger of snapping them off. Really like that about Jada's 124 scale cars. Then last time we looked at the Ford Bronco from their Just Truck series. This one is another stunner. So out of the Just Truck new series that we've gotten, this and the Ford Bronco are by far the two most pleasing. I was going to say another word, but maybe we should not use that word. But yeah, check this out. Beautiful red, lovely subtle off-road branding. Must do a bit of research into what DV8 is. I'm sure DV8 is one of those off-road brands that modify vehicles for off-road. Not too sure, but having a strong feeling about this. Again, opening doors, opening bonnet, and interchangeable tires. Although the ones that have been put on are quite nice, so I doubt we'll be changing those anytime soon. But yeah, yet again, another really awesome looking version. Jada has really improved on their details and their finish, and I'm thinking, these guys are going to be really hardcore contenders in the 124 scale industry, because again, 124 scale is getting a lot of attention these days. A lot of model manufacturers are putting a lot of detail in their 124 scale models because sales are popular. And yeah, definitely nice. Very good stuff from Jada Toys. Then moving on into scale higher, we take the 118 and our friends over at Solido. We love Solido. Don't forget, Solido is celebrating 90 years. That is 90 years of making awesome models. That's almost a century of building toys. And we have to say, as we say all the time, that Solido is most definitely improving on their quality day by day. Again, really strapped in, and I don't want to unstrap any of this until we do our proper photo shoot. But this is the Ford Sierra RS500 with the Cosworth engine. This was a rally king at one time. It was one of the best sports cars that were cheap to get at the time. Very popular model, the Ford Sierra. If you are a fan of Top Gear, highly rated on Top Gear. The guys, they love it. And you know, this comes with lovely seating as well. We've got Recaro seats in there, but they're plaid. So you got the Recaro seats that are what could we say, period correct. You know, red and black plaid seats with the outer grey finishing. Superb detail on the interior. Surprisingly good. Wow, they've even got like the door opening handles and the power window switches molded into the door. Really nice. Love the BBS rims. One of the best rims in the world, and one of the best rim designs in the world. It's absolutely fantastic. Something that I found out recently about those rims is each one of those spokes is rivet connected, so you can take not rivet but nut connected, so you can take it off and you can reconfigure these wheels in different ways, and you can add other BBS parts as well. So that was what was really cool with these BBS wheels. It was not like one wheel fits all sort of thing, but you know, you had multiple options and you could do a lot with them. So comes with the BBS wheels, comes in this wonderful white, no overestimation of anything by any chance. Guys, if you are a fan of British rally and British hot hatches of the 80s, this is definitely you know, a great model to get yourself. Even looking at the dashboard, you know, they've got it angled in the same way as the, you know, the actual car, so that the you know, the driver has ultimate maximum positioning of seeing the gauges, and you know, these are the little things that, you know, can be left out if you're a cheap model producer. You know, you might as well make it a little straight, or see, but these guys have actually got the right angle, which is really cool about this. Definitely one for the collection. We'll quickly shove that back in there, put it aside. Now, one of the cool things about 2022 from Solido is the fact that they've got this fantastic lineup of competition models. Basically, rally, race, and dropping my actress over there, taking out a CM. Rally, race, Le Mans, endurance. They're really going down with this, and this is a Porsche 936. However, sometimes you may get the impression when you see the title on this that this is a winning car, which is why you need to read CastHeads magazine. Now, it is basically on the stand, it says Porsche 936 24 Le Mans 1979. It will automatically make you think that this was one of the cars that won the Porsche Le Mans in 1979. However, that is not really the case. To be very honest, this took part in the Group 6 driven by Jackie X and another chap that I can't remember his name. But also, it got disqualified after 200 laps because it had they had gotten outside assistance in the garage to get this car going. So that was a big no-no, and the car was actually disqualified and didn't even complete the race. So before you start thinking that this is a Le Mans winner, that similarly is what I thought when we first saw this model, it's not really the fact that it's a Le Mans wheel. It has won Le Mans previously. In fact, in 1971, it won Le Mans. But in 1979 was actually the 935K that won the Le Mans, not this model. So just giving you guys an idea, we'll have more information and more details about the racing team it raced for, the drivers, and what happened to it at the Le Mans in our CastHeads magazine, which is free to read on www.castheadsmagazine.com. Don't forget, we've got a Ferrari issue that's happening right now, and we'll be launching the new issue pretty soon. It is going to be epic. And then after that, we will be featuring this in one of our issues, give you the complete rundown of the 936 that was driven by Jackie Ickx. You know, Jackie Ickx is a famous driver. He's won many races at Le Mans, in Formula 1, in rallying. So it's a very interesting story to find out what happened with these guys and why they got disqualified after 200 laps. Right, that's it from us on the review desk. We hope you enjoyed the show. Apologies for the ambient noise and the ambient sounds of construction in the background. Hope it made an interesting looking sound for our race cars, and yeah, especially the race cars, because in 1979 that's how they took the tires off. They would use a mallet to remove the wheel nut. It wasn't as sophisticated as the automated center tires, the center nut removal things we have now in Formula 1. Love that stuff. So yeah, that's it from us on the review desk. Hope you join us next week. Apologies for being a little late this week. Had some extenuating circumstances that we had to deal with. A big shout out to all the brands that send us these vehicles: Solido, Tarmac Works, MiniGT, Jada Toys. And this week's, the guys that made this week's episode really interesting. Catch you guys next week, same time, same place on our CastHeads video. If you'd like to see other stuff or you'd like to know more, please read our magazine or even contact us. We have an info@castheadsmagazine.com email address. All that and more. Thank you so much for wasting your time with us. We really appreciate it.